everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So happy to be with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, and we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led onto the field by the former third-round pick back in 2012, and that's the quarterback, Nick Foles.
Love his build, love his arm. Had a Pro Bowl season with the Philadelphia Eagles, looking to scale those heights once again.
Let's go, D. Here we go.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. We see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I got you.
It's a gain of 10.
First down,
They'll go option to the short side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up second down. And on this offensive unit, your thoughts on Travis Frederick?
He's a quarterback's best friend. Sets all the line calls and blocks so aggressively.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 51. Mike.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now the defense for Dallas.
Tyrann Mathieu's instincts as a defensive back, I believe, are second to none. And that allows him to play all over the secondary. He can line up as an outside corner, inside in the slot, and that's difficult to do because you get so much traffic in there. And then, of course, they can also move him back as a safety. Anywhere you put him, though, you know he's going to end up around the football.
Foles. It's caught. Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Pushing foul.
roughing the passer defense.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's Ryan Ramczyk, the former first-round pick. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. They give to Johnson going right, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Second and goal from inside the 5. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Watch out. Watch out.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's third and 4. And for this offense, yellow highlighter around Trent Williams.
As well there should be. A Pro Bowl, all-pro type of a left tackle. So mobile, you could also see him as a tight end. This guy is a terrific football player.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Jordan Reed has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. And the defense for New York.
Eric Berry exemplifies what I think you're looking for in an NFL safety nowadays. He's what I call a down and distance guy. No matter what the offense has, down and distance, they're going to deploy him in a spot where he can have the greatest impact. Versus the run, versus the pass, Eric Berry can do it all.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, No wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. They'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Here's McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36.
On 2nd and 12, Foles. And it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Foles. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're going ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, you better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain. Stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Braun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. On the move to his left. He may try. Now Trubisky lost the football. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
We got it. Good job, D. Good job, D.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and, in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. But a spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. That'll be caught right side by Reed.
I'm going to hit you.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trubisky's pass, intended for Jordan Reed, incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Here we go, 180. I got you.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, they're going to have some space here on the free kick.
You're exactly right about that. They just wish that they could have the free kick and not give up the 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Beasley now to return.
Let's go, fellas.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. Chris Jones on the stop.
Chris Jones on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Trubisky. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete.
Trubisky's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, here we go,
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Thomas Davis on the It's now 2nd and 6.
A draw play, Bernard. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Hey, watch it.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that's caught by Beasley. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky, and this one complete to Reed. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's
26 Mike.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Bernard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Let's go. Let's go. First down, Giants.
Now Foles. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Line 51, line 51.
They'll set up to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On second down now. Bernard, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Come on, now. Let's go.
It's a gain of 11.
Right there. I got it.
First down.
On first and 10. It's Trubisky over the middle, and it's incomplete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. On the draw, here's Bernard. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll set up a throw. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with 2nd down. The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. All right, let's focus now on Giovanni Bernard. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense has done a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it's the former Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles, with the strong first half. His guys lead, though, by only a point. It's been a tight one. As for the start of the third quarter, we'll send it back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the second up in Seattle, and early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. Now a play fake here on first down. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Out to the left here to Reed. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Allen's got it over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag...
Bernard churning, and he lost the football.
Oh, yeah!
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Here's Trubisky to throw. Steps away. And some room to work. 16 yards, a first down.
Let's go, get excited. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Second and
I'm coming.
at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, Samuels. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle made there by Jared Davis. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky, and he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
I'm going to run you over. Yep.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go, baby.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Now it's Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
They'll try and run with Bernard. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Single slot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
You got it, son. Check three, check three.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First down, New York.
Here we go.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Shy of midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Pat Shurmur, he's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down. Here's Foles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
11 yards there, 1st down.
58, boy, 58, 58. Here we go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Bernard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll go option to the short side. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And the blitz does come.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I'll guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep now for Herndon. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Mike, 58, right there. Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Completes it right side to Cooper. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Quick the edge.
Now Trubisky to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On first down, Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Bernard. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Bernard. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Samuels. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike, 58, right there.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27.
Now Trubisky rolling to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Gets it to his running back, Bernard.
I'm going to hit you.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Mike, 54. Mike, 54.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Chris Jones on the stop. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Bernard. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Watch 7. Watch 7.
Now Foles. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
I know you felt that one.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
I'm here all day.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Again, here's Bernard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a carry for Bernard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense very happy with what you're doing.
It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw. 10 more there and another first down.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Dallas, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.